What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Romancing SaGa Minstrel Song Remastered. So it's been 9 days since I last recorded this game. We last recorded it on the 4th. It's now the 13th. The first 3 days this game came out, I recorded 26 episodes. I'm on episode 27 right now. Anyway, we're here in Bruel, and as you can tell, this guy's following me. If we let him talk, if we let him run into me, let him walk into me.
Oh, thank goodness I found you. What's the matter? Please.
Oh crap! Skipped this dialogue there. My bad. All right, Constance Kidnapped.
What do you want?
The next quest I'll be doing. I'm gonna save my jewels. I'm gonna eventually get him up to a level 4 swordsman. Yes, I made Albert a swordsman. If you didn't watch the past episodes. As for event rank, we are event rank 11, I think. 3, 6, yep. 10, 11, yep. So you can get this quest. I think event rank 9, I think. Yeah, I think it's event rank 9. You can first accept this one. Raphael is a prisoner in Mirsaberg's dungeon. Okay. Let's go check that out. Head on over to Mirsaberg. Yeah, jewels are very hard to come by on your first playthrough. Which is why I say the first playthrough is always the hardest. For one, because you don't really know the game as much. And then for two, you get less jewels. So, yeah. Every playthrough that you do, every playthrough that you complete, you get more and more jewels for doing quests and everything. I think the dungeon's down over here. If I remember correctly. So getting like level 4 on like all your jobs is like very hard on your first playthrough. You'll more than likely get one character level 4, maybe 2 at most, after you complete all the quests. I mean, you might be able to get more than that, but don't expect to get too many characters. You definitely won't get a level 5 class on your first playthrough. Costs way too many jewels. Unless you save up all your jewels, then you might be able to get one.
Raphael! It is you! I had hoped you would come. What's going on, Raphael? Tell me everything.
One night, Constance and I met at our usual rendezvous outside of town. But suddenly, vicious creatures attacked us.
That's not good.
I never expected monsters at Mirsaberg, and I was so engrossed in conversation. It's true I should have been more vigilant, but I couldn't stop them. Oh, Constance, forgive me.
Be rest assured, I shall find her and return her home safely.
I thank you.
Be rest assured, I shall find...
I thank you.
Okay. So we can just hit triangle to exit now. Triangle again. Triangle again. Back to the world map, and we can go to Eugenstadt and we get more information. Good thing I know these quests like the back of my hand. Like, I know these quests by heart because I've done these quests, well, 8 times, probably either around 8 times or so, because I beat the game of once of each character. And so I probably did this quest probably like I probably didn't do this quest of every single character. So probably like 6 or 7 times.
Thank goodness you've come. Have you seen Raphael?
I've seen him.
He must have been happy to see you.
Tell me, how can I secure his release?
The only way would be to rescue Constance. She was the only witness. The kidnappers demand our fate stone in return for Constance's freedom, and we cannot abide that.
Fate Stone? I never believed they existed.
They are not fiction. They still exist, though their true powers remain hidden. You must see Lady Flammar at Weiserheim to learn more of them.
Alright, now we can go to Weiserheim. The home
Tell
of,
me, how can I...
the home of Lady Flammar. Who we saw earlier during, I think, the Pride of the Knights quest. Weiserheim. So there's some chests we'll be able to get here. Let's see, do we need pick locks? I don't remember if her chests are locked or not. I know she has some chests in her building, but I'm not sure if they're locked or not. I'll bring pick locks just in case. Get the map to this place. How many think I need to store? Yeah, I can store quite a bit of stuff actually. I love the storage system in this game too, because the PS2 version had no storage at all. Wait, I can't equip that Gothic armor? Is it worse on every... No, it's an upgrade. Yeah, I was about to say. That seemed like an upgrade to me. Yeah, let's go ahead and store some stuff here. How do I select again? Or no? Oh, triangle, okay. So we can select a lot of this stuff and just get rid of it. Well, store it, I mean. I don't need multiple bone breastplates and everything, but I'll store them and sell them later on. If I have any duplicates, I'll probably just get rid of them out of the storage. But pretty much all this stuff can be stored. I don't really need any of this stuff, really. You fill up your inventory pretty fast in this game. You could just sell all this stuff too, if you don't want to store it. Rubber soles aren't bad, but I don't need them right now. All treasure maps I keep. I always keep the treasure maps. There we go. I don't know why I marked it as favorite, but... Well, sure, I'll register both of them as favorites. That way I can't accidentally store them or discard them or sell them, I guess.
Looking for something?
So you can buy medicine here.
May I help you?
As for the classes here, you have Herbalist, Wizard, Trader, and Craftsman. I think I want to train him in cosmology. I don't know if I think I'll actually I'll get a level 4 class is what I'll do. And then I'll start spending on...
Hello, will you be staying?
I'll train skills individually after that. That's what I'll end up doing.
Hello.
Hello there. Was he Obi-Wan Kenobi? Hello there. Alright, let's enter Lady Flammar's place. Alright, so... Oh crap, I didn't mean to leave. You have these teleporters, right? Oh, that's right, we can't open these yet, that's right. We have to complete the quest first, I think. You want to take all the red ones, or the blue ones, whichever one. Let's talk to Flammar.
Welcome to Weiserheim. I am Flammar. What can I do for you?
So you can learn pyrology from her. Revive's actually really good.
The battle between Mirsa and Saruin is not legend. It is true. The Fate Stones played an important part in that story.
Ask about Constance.
From what I can tell, Constance was taken to a cave south of this city.
Kidnapper's Cave.
Then why are we still here if you knew that already? Let's go!
I know, right?
I was waiting for you.
What do you mean?
You carry the fate of one chosen to face Saruin. But first, you must strengthen yourself and earn the respect of others.
The point of this conversation is how to rescue Constance. Let's talk about Saruin some other time.
All over the world, much tragedy has come to pass. All was wrought by Saruin, and this is no exception. You are merely carrying out your fate.
That must be my destiny.
I see. So by rescuing Constance, I save the Dominion, and in turn contribute to the world's redemption.
Now you understand. I must remain here to protect the Ruby of Fire. You may use the things here as you see fit.
Yep, now we can
And
get the
find
stuff.
Constance as soon as you can.
Nice. So now we can leave. And on the way out we can, well, we have to go back through here. Hit the red one. Grab the chest.
Great!
Blazing sword. Hit the red one again. Or blue. You can hit either one of them. It doesn't matter.
Great!
Scarlet robe. And I think there's one more, right? Nope, there's just the two. Okay. So, blazing sword. I'll just store it. I usually sell it, but since you can store it in this game, I'll just do that. I don't think there's any other. There might be. Let's check the blue path. I think they both lead to the same spot, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I thought there was one more. Yeah, there is one more chest. Okay.
Great!
That's what I thought. I thought there was three. Maid staff. So here's the thing. If you have a mage character, equipping the mage staff, even if you don't plan to use this particular mage staff, is good because it boosts your stats. And in this case, it boosts willpower, so it's worth equipping. Even though she's not a mage, equip it, boom, you get +5 willpower. The intellect's not going to help her, obviously, because she's not casting magic, right? But she's still going to get a willpower boost, which helps against magic defense. So you definitely want to do that. Alright, so now we can go to Kidnapper's Cave. and advance this quest. Not Abandoned Keep. Don't select Abandoned Keep. That was a mistake. Kidnappers Cave. Oh crap, I need disarm traps around here.
Great.
That would have just killed me there. If that would have went through, it would have killed me. Because that was an ambush trap. Well, actually, I could beat the elementals now. The elementals aren't that big of a problem now. I lost earlier in the game because Anyway, we got to push these statues into the four... There's 4 platforms here. We need to push the statue on a particular platform. If you push it in the wrong one, I think it sets off an alarm, I think. Anyway, I want to push that one over to that one. Which will open up a path over here. There we go. We can activate that. Now we're going to want to open these other doors. I think there might be chests behind them, so... Let me speed it... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. How do I speed it up again? There we go. Is this activating anything? Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. I heard something that time.
Great.
11 jewels. I'll take it. Alright, so we want to activate... Oh, you get to a battle. Okay, you get forced into a battle.
No matter how mighty.
I'm not worried about that. Come on. Yeah, this battle you cannot run from, unfortunately. But we'll be able to take this battle out. This battle isn't that bad. The gargoyles do a lot of damage, though, so... Be careful about that, but it shouldn't be that hard. Yeah. See if we get a... Nope. We didn't go up a rank. That's good. I do it. Oh, crap. It's going too fast. Let me slow it down. There we go. Okay. So this way now. We'll obviously use a smoke bomb there. Another one. Ah, crap. Okay, they didn't chain. That's good. Another one. Another one. Just flee from everything. Highly recommend fleeing. That way our battle rank doesn't go up.
Great. Great.
Evil Eye Talisman. Alright, next up we want to go this way. Remember that thing we moved? Well, great. We're gonna have to battle here.
This should be the perfect warm-up.
They chained. I'm just gonna speed this battle up some. Gonna do regular attacks here. I'll probably end up getting rid of that zoo hander or whatever.
Got too close.
And just do basic attacks. Yep. I ain't gotta watch all the combo attacks and everything. Alright, no event rank there, that's good. Oh, well, okay, well, yeah, I wanted to flee from that battle anyway. Alright, so here I think we go either left or right. I think. This I don't really remember, so I'm going to save it. I want to open the right one first. We're supposed to go on the left one, I know that much. Okay, so we have to push the other one probably. Okay. Now we can go down here to this room.
Great. Great.
Kidnappers Cave map. Alright, cool. I guess it doesn't really matter on this playthrough, but I don't know if you keep your maps over to the next playthrough or not. Okay. Let's get ready for the boss battle. Saving the game. As soon as you go any further, it'll trigger the boss battle. Alright, there's Constance right up there. But we got a boss battle. It's boss time against... Let me slow it down here. Against 2 ogres and 2 goblin mages. Now these ogres are very deadly. You can stun them, which would be handy if we actually do. You can also bone crusher them to lower their attack power, of course. We also want to take down the goblin mages though, because they're no pushovers either. I'm not really so worried about that attack. It's more so their cleave. There you go. That does a lot of damage. Yeah. Lowering their strength will help. Okay, maybe the goblin mages aren't that powerful after all. Maybe we should just focus on the... Oh, it actually shows the stat down now in this game. In the original game, it didn't show the stat down, but as you could tell, that ogre has a down arrow to the right. Ogre A on the right shows stat down. I didn't notice that before. Disrupt Air can stun. It has a pretty good chance to stun too. I actually have Yugioh heal himself here. Oh, that's a deadly attack too, yeah. Ooh, nice shield block. This is a pretty difficult fight, but it's nothing we can't handle. Let's see here. Yep, we'll keep taking out the ogre. I wish I would have had I'm gonna use Moonbeam with Albert. I need to bring back Yugioh with more HP. I'm pretty sure you can Bone Crusher multiple times too. Oh, I didn't stun him. We're good. Oh, it didn't work, though. You can Bone Crusher them more than once, though. I know that for a fact, because I've done that multiple times. Monica. The new character, by the way. Nice, Jamiller and Hawkblade. That's a good move. Nice, took down the Goblin Mage. Victory is ours. Kept all my characters alive. Can't ask for anything better than that. Get a mace, 144 gold. And we get some jewels. A little bit of jewels. Do you get one jewel per enemy? I never noticed that before. I wonder if you get 1 jewel per enemy. That I don't know. I never really thought about that, really. But we fought 4 enemies. We got 4 jewels. I don't know why I never thought of that before. But I don't know if you get 1 jewel per enemy. I'm not sure. We'll have to test that, actually, because I'm not sure. I'm actually kind of curious to know. I'll test that probably in the next episode. Alright. Save Constance. Alright.
Constance!
Albert!
Son of Rudolph.
Let's
Lord
get
of the
out of
Isthmus. Nah. I'm kidding. Mirsaburg Castle. Assembly Hall.
You have my heartfelt thanks. You saved Constance, Raphael, and all the knights of the Dominion. I very nearly committed a terrible injustice. I believed that no knight should be allowed to live with dishonor. But now I see that wherever a knight lives, honor thrives. For a knight's honor better serves him as he strives against life's tribulations. And now, I have considered the request that my daughter Constance be joined together in marriage with Sir Raphael, and I shall give them my blessing.
Alright. Congratulations.
Lord Theodore.
Father, thank you very much.
Congratulations, Sir Raphael.
Congratulations, Constance.
And now, for you, my friend, Albert.
Son of Rudolph. Lord of the
You have
Isthmus.
bravely faced the enemy in battle. You have also rescued Constance and restored Raphael's honor. Through your deeds, you have brought back the spirit of chivalry. I deem you worthy of receiving an honorary knighthood. Are there any objections among the knights?
No objections.
No objections.
I remember that. Naturally, I'll take it. Not sure what happens if you decline that. Maybe you get favor with Sarween or something, maybe. I don't know. Not every knight is born. For completing this quest, you get 5,000 gold and 195 jewels. Well, I got 195 jewels. If you're on more than one playthrough, you'll get more, obviously, but we got 195. How much do we need for swordsman up to level 4 again?
What do you want?
1,275. So probably one more quest, 1 or 2 more quests. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We're still event rank 11. Let's see what we can buy here. Conqueror's gloves are really good. Could buy a couple of those. That'll boost defense by quite a bit. Yep. So we'll go ahead and do that. Albert's up 90 defense now, which is like late game defense. Like that's really good at this point in the game. And then that'll double her defense by, well, not double her defense, but double her defense from the steel gauntlets is what I mean. There we go. We're doing pretty good, guys. Need to store some more stuff again, though. So let's see. We'll place all this. Oh, nope, I don't want to lock it. There we go. Place them all in storage. How many items we got in storage? 121. Wow. We've already got more than we can hold in the PS2 version. You can hold a total of 99 items in the PS2 version. And that's it. No storage, so. Yeah, sucks to be you if you run out of storage. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.